lovely. So today's tutorial is about Liza Soberano's 18th birthday party, which is so bohemian, it's so boho chic. So I was so inspired, it was so bronzed, and yeah, so if you want to know how to get this look, please keep on watching. So I started here with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in Golden Beige, and using a damp beauty blender here, I'm just spreading the foundation all over my face.
Feel kinda wrong, kinda right, kinda anything, and I would change it if I could.
Then next I'm using my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and since this foundation is too light for me, I'm using it as a highlight and concealer. And next, I'm using here my LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer, and I'm using the shade Almond to contour my face.
I think I'm losing my sight, I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take any more. You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything.
Then using the same beauty blender, I'm just blending the highlight and contour together. So when you are patting the beauty blender on your eyes, make sure to roll the blender, not pat. Next, I'm using here my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation in the shade Natural, and I'm just setting the foundation here. And now to bake my face with my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana. And next I'm using my BYS Brow Definition Kit as always in the shade Medium Brown. And Liza's brows are so bushy, it's like the new brows right now. So I'm trying to make my brows as bushy as possible like hers. So I'm just lining the sparse areas with short strokes here with my brow brush. And on the inner corner of my eyebrows, I am using that upward stroke to mimic an upward brows. And to add another set of brows, I'm using here my Monomola brow tattoo in the shade brown, and I'm using short strokes here to fake a false brows, like a fake bushy brows. Then next I'm using my Fashion 21 brow mascara in light brown. Make sure to wiggle the color in every hair of your brows. And then next I'm using my Maybelline 24-Hour Tattoo Shadow in Bad to the Bronze, and I'm using it as a primer on my lids. So I'm just applying it on my lids. And then next I'm using my Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo Shadow in Inked in Pink, and I'm just applying it on the inner corners of my eyelids. Then next I'm using here my LORAC Pro Palette 2 in the shade Nectar, and I am applying it on my crease area just to warm up the color. Then next I'm using my BYS Nude 2 palette, and I'm using the shade VIP, which is a warm brown shade, and I'm applying it all over my lids. Next, I'm mixing the shade Ginger Snap in Dark Brew on my MAC Warm palette, and I'm applying it on top of the VIP. Then next, I'm using a smaller eyeshadow brush, and I'm applying the shade Ginger Snap on the 3/4 below my eyes. And then next, with the same small eyeshadow brush, I'm using here the shade Dance with the Dark on the outer half of my lower lash line. And then I'm wiping off the excess powder here. Then next I'm using my K palette Real Lasting Eyeliner in black to tightline my upper line here.
Since you came in, I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin.
So I'm just applying here a false lashes, which is a natural lashes from a Taiwan lashes. I just forgot the number. Then I use spirit gum as an adhesive. Then next I'm using here my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade Caramel. And using a sculpting brush here from Real Techniques, I'm applying it as a contour. And don't forget the nose area as well. And to highlight, I'm using here my e.l.f. Whipped Shimmer, and I'm just applying it on the highest points of my face, like so. Then blend it using my finger.
I'm losing my sight, I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take any more. You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kinda wrong, kinda right, kinda anything, and I would change it if I could.
Then next I'm using here my Physicians Formula Pearls in bronze, and I'm applying it as a blush on the apples of my cheeks using a blush brush. And I forgot to apply the same whipped shimmer on the inner corner of my eyes, which is on my tear duct area, as a highlight to open up my eyes. The next, I'm using here my Lancome eyelash curler to clamp the false and the real lashes together, and then I'm using here my La Roche Posay mascara in black, and I'm just wiggling it on my lashes.
Here since you came in.
And of course, don't forget the lower lashes as well. Make sure to concentrate on this part so that you won't get any mascara on your skin. I find it really helpful to just use the tip of the mascara wand to get to every hair of your lower lashes. The next, I'm using here my LA Splash Lip Couture in Rose Garden, and I'm just applying it on my lips like so. And since Liza's lips it's like a pale pink, matte pale pink, I don't have that same shade, so I'm going to top this layer with a Menow lip gloss in shade number 18.
I could swear that I'm fading.
This is just an attempt to make my lips a little bit paler.
I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take.
The next, I'm using here my Chi Heat Protectant Spray before curling my hair.
Kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should.
And I'm using here my curling wand. I forgot the brand. So this is a 38mm curling wand, and it gives you that big soft curls, or that sexy curls. So I'm just making sure to curl it away from my face. Oopsie, censored. Almost done. So after curling your hair, make sure to brush your hair with your fingers. So just comb it through with your fingers to loosen the curls a little bit more. And then next, since I don't have that golden headband, so I'm using here my boho inspired headband and just apply it on my head like so.
This room has been running out of air and now it's starting to spin. You make me feel kind of bad, kind of.
And then next, I'm just braiding here the top of my hair, just like the hairstyle of Liza on her birthday. So I'm just securing behind with a bobby pin and make sure to hide that one. And just fix, fix, and fix. And now for the fun part, flash tattoo. So she had these flash tattoos on her hand, so I chose two patterns here to go on my hand as well as a bracelet. So I just cut that. So I just cut them and then measured it on my wrist. The next, taking a wet sponge, make sure it's wet, not damp. So I'm just pressing it on my skin like so. And then when you are sure that the tattoo has transferred on your skin, you are ready to remove it carefully. Ta-da! See that? This is also good for parts.
Kinda right, kinda anything, and I would change it if I could.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel if you haven't yet, and please click on the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye! Love you. Mwah.